What if the world around us isn't as random as it seems? What if, beneath the surface of everyday life, there's a hidden intelligence, an underlying order, or even a glitch in the simulation itself? Today, we're diving deep into the fabric of coincidence, exploring cases so statistically improbable, so unsettling, they challenge our very understanding of reality. Prepare to question everything. Our journey begins with one of history's most chilling sets of coincidences, the uncanny parallels between the assassinations of Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. Separated by a century, their lives and deaths are interwoven with such bizarre symmetry, it feels less like chance and more like a meticulously crafted script. Is this just a trick of perception, or something far darker? Both presidents were shot in the back of the head on a Friday. Lincoln in Ford's Theater, Kennedy in a Ford Lincoln limousine. Lincoln's secretary, named Kennedy, warned him not to go to the theater. Kennedy's secretary, named Lincoln, warned him not to go to Dallas. The assassins, John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald, were both known by 3 names, totaling 15 letters. The eerie parallels don't stop there. Booth shot Lincoln in a theater and fled to a warehouse. Oswald shot Kennedy from a warehouse and fled to a theater. Both assassins were themselves assassinated before standing trial. These aren't just minor similarities, they are profound, specific echoes across 100 years, defying all statistical probability. Is it fate, or a repeated pattern? Now, let's shift from presidential doom to a maritime prophecy. In 1898, 14 years before the Titanic disaster, American author Morgan Robertson published a novella titled Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan. The similarities between his fictional ship and the real Titanic are so staggering, they are almost impossible to dismiss as mere chance. Both ships were described as unsinkable, the largest vessels of their time, and tragically struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic in April. Both carried an insufficient number of lifeboats for the thousands of passengers aboard. The fictional Titan was 800 feet long, the Titanic 882 feet. Both had 3 propellers and a speed of 24 to 25 knots. The death toll was catastrophic. Robertson's book even mirrored the Titanic's demise, describing a voyage from England to New York, striking an iceberg just before midnight, and sinking rapidly. How could a writer, with no apparent insider knowledge, predict such intricate details of a future tragedy? Was it a premonition, or something else entirely? A ripple in the fabric of time? Next, we delve into a series of events so bizarre, they birthed a legend of a cursed object, James Dean's Porsche 550 Spyder, famously dubbed Little Bastard. After Dean's fatal crash in 1955, the car, or rather its parts, seemed to carry a malevolent energy, inflicting tragedy on anyone who came into contact with them. The wrecked vehicle was bought by a customizer, who promptly broke his leg when it fell on him. The engine, sold to a doctor, caused his death in a race. The drivetrain, purchased by another racer, also led to a fatal crash. Even the tires, sold to a young man, mysteriously blew out simultaneously, sending him to the hospital. The coincidences piled up with horrifying regularity. The car's shell, stored in a garage, mysteriously caught fire. Later, while being transported on a truck, it slipped off, injuring a passing motorist. When displayed in Sacramento, it fell from its stand, breaking a teenager's hip. The Little Bastard seemed determined to spread misfortune, a dark magnet for calamity. Is it just superstition, or a tangible manifestation of ill will? Let's lighten the tone slightly, but not the intrigue. Meet James Springer and James Lewis, better known as the Jim Twins. Separated at birth and adopted by different families, their lives unfolded with an astounding, almost unbelievable, number of parallels. This isn't just a few similarities, it's an entire tapestry woven with identical threads. Both Jims grew up not knowing of each other's existence. Both married women named Linda, then divorced and married women named Betty. Both had sons, one named James Allen, the other James Allen. Both owned dogs named Toy. Both worked as security guards, enjoyed carpentry, smoked Salem cigarettes, and drank Miller Lite beer. Their personality tests were nearly identical. The Jim Twins story confounds geneticists and psychologists alike. While some similarities might be attributed to common environmental factors, the sheer volume and specificity of their shared life events are beyond anything statistical probability can easily explain. Does this suggest a blueprint for our lives, written before we even take our first breath? A predetermined script? Our final case involves actor Anthony Hopkins and a rare book. In 1971, Hopkins was cast in The Girl from Petrovka and needed a specific, out-of-print novel for research. He scoured London, finding nothing. Then, by sheer chance, he found a copy on a park bench, discarded. An incredible stroke of luck, right? It gets stranger. Later, Hopkins met the book's author, George Pfeiffer, who told him he didn't have a copy himself. He'd lent his last one to a friend who lost it, on a park bench. The exact same copy Hopkins found. This wasn't just a book, it was the book, seemingly waiting for him, defying the odds to fulfill a necessary plot point in his own life. These documented cases push us beyond the comfort of random chance. Are these just quirks of statistics, or glimpses into a deeper reality? Could it be Carl Jung's concept of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences without a causal link operating on a grand scale, suggesting an acausal connecting principle in the universe? Or are we witnessing something more profound? A glitch in the matrix, where the underlying code of our reality briefly exposes itself? Perhaps a hidden intelligence orchestrates these events, subtly guiding paths, or perhaps our consciousness itself plays a role, inadvertently drawing these connections into existence. The fabric of coincidence is woven with threads of the inexplicable. It challenges our understanding of free will, fate, and the very nature of existence. These aren't just stories, they are documented anomalies that beg the question: how much of our reality is truly random, and what unseen forces are at play? What do you think? Are these mere chance, or something far more profound? Let us know in the comments below. And if your mind has been blown by these extraordinary tales, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Factverse Official for more journeys into the unknown. Until next time, keep questioning everything.